Hello, my name's Adam and welcome again to UK Theme Parks as we have a look at another new set of attractions for 2018, and this one is a little bit closer to home for us actually. It's at Legoland in Windsor. So we touched on our Attractions 15 show. They have an expansion to Miniland and a new digital coral reef coming in 2018. So let's just have a little bit of a recap of 2017. We had Ninjago. Ninjago didn't open until the end of May, so it's still a fairly kind of new recent addition to the park, and we'll probably kind of carry them through the 2018 season as well. And we also saw the closure of Space Tower at the end of 2017. So let's have a look at what they're going to do. We're going to read the press release now from the park and go through what we expect from Miniland in 2018. So they're busy preparing the new additions, which will open with the 2018 season, which is great news, on the 9th of March. So if you didn't know already, Legoland reopens for a full season on the 9th of March. I believe it's the first Merlin park to open kind of full season. I know we get a half-term event at Chessington. This is the very first one to open in 2018. The 2018 season will bring a Miniland Explore the World, which is a new part, and a Miniland USA, which is the other new part. And this goes as well with the Lego Reef, which I believe is the first of its type in the Lego park. So I could be wrong, but we'll go through it as well. So Explore the World in 2018. There'll be iconic buildings from across the globe. That includes landmarks from India, Russia, Australia, China, for the very first time, because Miniland at the moment kind of has London, it has a lot of Europe. It doesn't really kind of go outside of there, apart from Cape Canaveral. So it'd be really, really good to see. That includes the majestic Taj Mahal. That also includes St Basil's Cathedral, the Opera House in Sydney, and we do wonder whether or not it'll be the pack they actually sell in the shop, or whether or not they've got a slightly bigger model doing it. But these are going to take alone 12,000 hours to build for the Lego models to actually build themselves. And Miniland has been a major attraction at the Legoland Windsor Resort since it opened in 1996. And remarkably, I believe this is its first expansion into it. Which is great news, and it will also be joined by Miniland USA. Now, bearing in mind there's a Miniland, there's obviously a Legoland in America. I'm a bit surprised we haven't got one already, because I'm pretty sure they've got American models in the American parks, which makes sense. That will include the Statue of Liberty, which is the main picture, which you see right here, and it will also include other landmarks as well from New York, Chicago, Arizona, and your spots, kind of other bits and pieces from Route 66 and various other famous landmarks from across the USA. Now, we're thinking this is going to be quite a big expansion. Now, Miniland itself is quite big in a central area of the park, and kind of the only area we can think of expanding is where the stage currently is. So when you enter the park and you go into Miniland, you have a stage. It was an Ninjago stage last year because they were promoting Ninjago, and you all stand there and you'll have a massive countdown, and then there'll be a few character meet and greets. It's also used for Halloween, and it's also used for the fireworks. However, we're not really sure if they don't expand onto there where they would expand to. As far as we're aware, nothing is leaving Miniland, so unless they've dug a little bit more into the hills, which isn't impossible, we're expecting it to go there and perhaps a smaller stage, or the stage moved over for the 2018 season. But we will find this out on the 9th of March, because we will be going for opening weekend, and we will find out exactly what's happened and exactly what the new attractions are about. So the other one is a digital aquarium in Lego Reef. Which is a very strange one, but they're classing it as a new attraction. Again, for this season, it will open on the 9th with the rest of them, and you're effectively a family can dive deep under the sea and build colourful sea creatures out of virtual Lego bricks. So this isn't a real one. This isn't where you're going to be standing there with actual Lego bricks and building items, then off it goes. This is a virtual kind of computer game. From here, guests can have very fun with their fish touchscreens, and then send them off into the ocean and watch them swim through the interactive floor and ceiling of the coral reef. Now, this is going to have to be in an indoor building. We're kind of wondering where it's going to be. Now, we initially thought that this might be at the top end by the cinema. However, we believe that 2019 that the Lego movie deal has been signed, and we would expect the new land, which is going into every Lego park, Merlin have already announced that, to be up that area, which is part of the reason why Space Tower closed. So we are thinking this may be in the old Xbox building down in Heart Lake City. Now, we don't know for sure. The park haven't actually said where it's going to be, but we think that's where it's going to be. There'll be crabs, there'll be submarines, there'll be sea fish. It'll be like an aquarium. It'll be a bit like going around Atlantis, really, but just kind of on massive screens around you. Build your fish, off it goes into the aquarium, and you know, I don't know how long you enjoy it for, I don't know how long it stays there for, because there's going to be hundreds and thousands of guests going through for the year, and I'm pretty sure your fish isn't going to be there all the time. I'm not even sure if you do it at 10 o'clock in the morning, the fish is still going to be there at 2. But it'd be really interesting to see just how engaging this is. You know, they are making a massive thing about it. You know, guests, families, children are going to flock down there and really want to play with this and really get involved and see their fish swim off into the Lego world. So be interesting to see exactly how many touchscreens there'll be, how big the screens are, how big the building is, whether or not there'll be a queue for it, whether or not you have to wait to get in, and whether or not you have time slots, or whether or not you just go in and it's a bit of potluck. Interesting to see. It's a great concept. We do love a great interactive screen. For me, these things should be in queue lines, potentially, not as a new attraction. They should be a little bit more engaging with queue lines. It will work really, really well at Atlantis to have something like this, but it's not. It's a brand new interactive fun area and a virtual Lego fish down somewhere in Legoland. So we'll see how it works. We'll see how we get in. We'll certainly be trying it out. I shall send the children packing. They'll go in there. They'll create a virtual fish that'll probably look like a racing car, and off it will go into the aquarium of Legoland. But we'll see how it works. We're not expecting massive queues for this. We're expecting it to probably just be walk in and kind of pot luck rather than being able to get the fish you want on there. But we'll see. Legoland though, 2018, we do have some new attractions. We weren't expecting anything big from Legoland this year because of Ninjago last year, and it makes perfect sense. Ninjago was a massive investment for the park. We didn't lose any rides. We actually gained ride because the Longboat Invader come back as Destiny's Bounty, which is sitting right next to it in Ninjago Land. And we know that Merlin has said that 2019 will see the Lego movie go into all parks. Now, bearing in mind there is a Lego movie film, we are expecting the Lego movie area to be that one when you enter the park, kind of where Space Tower was and where the big T-Rex dinosaur and the shop outlets are there. We don't know that yet, but we know 2019, as long as Merlin stick to what they were doing, that's what we'll be getting. But this year, additions to Miniland. Miniland's great to look around. We're really hoping for some interactivity with it as well. You know, we love the cars, we love the boats, the racing, the fairground, and all kind of the moving parts they have there. So hopefully there'll be some for the American scenes and explore the world as well. And then of course, Digital Reef, which is going to be really, really interesting to see how it works. My name's been Adam, this has been UK Theme Parks, and we'll see you next time.